Okay, think we are all set.
And I need the park ready for their delivery. They'll also require suitable enclosures and support.
Okay.
So what's the latest addition to the menu besides us?
A few herbivores. Simple to manage.
There's nothing simple about managing dinosaurs.
Right. We should be all set for that because we've got these guys
Animals are wise enough to move in packs.
ready to
They
go.
know they don't stand a chance against a larger dinosaur on their own, but if they attack in force, the odds can swing in their favor.
Okay. So then, we need to set up for, I'm gonna guess, right, that they're going to have more dinos arrive after this. Hi! Yeah, thank you. Cool, thanks. We should do more research, right? Like, I should get more research running, right? Can we hire scientists? I think we need to hire a scientist. Well, do we need to hire a scientist, or should I just hire? View staff bio/fire. That's a thing? Huh. Oh, it is a thing. Huh. Fun. Okay, cool. So, that's a thing. Honestly, we should probably beef out either of these two stats, but whatever. We'll deal with that when we come across that. Should work on this. Get some improved amenities in here. All right. What you doing? All right. Yeah, I know. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay. So we really do need to, do a couple of things here. I can't move this a little bit closer to this at all, can I? We can't, like, even if we move it back a little? Why are you saying building constraints? That frustrates me. Okay, so question. If I shift this to, like, here, could we then... No. Alright, but, like, if I shift that to, like, there, could we then put in a bathroom? Also a no. Could I put in a bathroom if I put it back here? Also a no. Yeah, we'll transport the parasaurs.
Transporting asset. Transit has commenced.
To right back there. Also cannot put them there. Question.
Asset delivered.
Yeah, I could, but probably not because of the, well, no, because it's saying outside buildable area.
Delivery has been completed.
Boo. Question. If I do this, and then I say No? Alright. Well, fine. Alright. Then can I say bathroom back here? No. Alright, fine. Alright. Ranger team.
Or so it appears.
But InGen needs more samples, so
Come check.
we're returning to traditional paleontology.
A simpler time, when the science was digging bones out of the ground instead of bringing them to life.
Alright,
Given
so
the requirements.
We've got to increase guest count.
Of course. Oh, of course.
And then build an expedition center so we can send out teams to get new genome samples, which will give us more species diversity.
yeah.
Sensible, I guess.
This should help our park rating, which we want to increase.
Well, that's
Okay,
ambitious.
so you're missing
And that should
ground
lead to
nut and
greater
you're missing
profits.
tall leaf. Okay, we can fix that.
So predictable. See, you know, there's some patterns in the universe that defy the laws of chaos by being so obvious. And
Tall
the
fiber.
so-called bottom line
That does tall fruit and
is
tall
one of
leaf.
the shining stars. That's what caused the original park to collapse. Hubris and greed.
Your concern is noted, Dr. Malcolm, but InGen needs to recover its losses, and this park is helping that cause. We've learned from our mistakes.
I fear that what you've learned is that, like a phoenix, InGen has risen from the ashes of disaster.
Alright, we need tall leaf.
Which means you
This'll
think
do.
you can do so again.
Okay. So how are we feeling now? You're still missing open space. How are you still missing open space? We've got plenty of open space here for you. We'll give it some time, see if they don't get cozy. These guys are missing ground nuts still. How much are you missing? You have 0%. I just put ground nuts down though. Like I just put down ground nut. Did I not? Fine. All right. There. See? Now you're perfectly happy. Now you say you have ground nuts. Okay. We need to get a team on that. Oh, we don't have, you guys aren't, oh. Let's get you guys assigned to these. By the way. Get in there. Okay, cool. Perfect. So then, that being the case, let's check you guys. Okay, yeah, they're fine. Well, so they're still saying they're missing open space, but it's going up. So yeah, so they're fine. They'll be fine. They'll be more than fine. Okay, cool. So they're fine. Alright, so question. Now that we have done the thing, can I go to medical research, please? Yes. Actually, you can do that. We need a 3 to welfare, right? So yeah, that'll work. Get to work on that for me, guys. I'd like to get you guys working on that quickly as possible, please. Thank you. All right. So, yeah, so these guys will be more than happy. Yeah. I mean, they're still saying they don't have enough open space, but they should be fine. There's plenty of open space in here. What's their influence area? Here. Why do they not have, like, influence area all the way down here? Can I not, like, bring it further down? Because if they come further down here, they'll be more than fine. So it's like, whatever. Okay, fine. They'll be fine. They'll be more than fine. They'll be all right. Okay, cool. So then, we have that taken care of. They're researching the medication, so we should have the medication taken care of. That will be fine. That will be fine. Everything will be taken care of shortly. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Dispatch to take care of the dinosaur health issue. Done. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, question. How much do I currently hate the layout that we have? Answer. A lot. Like a lot. Like this area bothers me, right? Like this whole zone kind of bothers me. Like, why can't I build on this area? That bothers me. Like, I should be able to build here. That's fine. We'll fix it. Make that disappear for me, please. Thank you. If you wouldn't mind. Like, I should be able to build on this whole zone back here. Thank you. Like, I should be able to build on that whole zone back there, and that frustrates me. Okay. So, like, perfectly flat now, right? Whole area completely perfectly flat, right? Yeah, see, we can even put like a hotel up here now. That's what I want. So then, I don't really need medium amenity, but we can put medium amenities up here. That's good to know. Okay. So, here's what we need up here, right? We need... I would love to put... I can't put it this way. Okay. Here's what we need. Let's say... what do we have here? This is donuts. So we would need... gift shop. Thank you. We would need, that's the hotel. We would need, thank you, that's so much closer than what I wanted to do before. Drink shop. We would need shelter. We would need oh, I saw it turn blue. Perfect. I saw it turn blue. Don't play with me. And then last thing we would need somewhere down here. All right. Okay. The only other thing then is hotel. We could put a hotel here. What if, okay, hang on. There. Okay. Come on. Oh, I saw you turn blue. I know you can do it. Come on. Perfect. All right. And then let's put that there. And then the last thing I want down here is I want a bathroom. Come on. No? All right, fine. Take what I can get. And if that's what I can get, that's what I can get. No way? Nah, no way. I tried. Can't say I didn't. I might knock this section out and put a bathroom up here, because the only thing we need up here, I think, is a bathroom from there. Alright. So that gets us shelter coverage on the whole park. Right? Food, drink, shopping, we're good. This area is overcrowded, probably because this area is where most of our viewing galleries and attractions are. So we need wider pathways through here. Okay. We do need to configure amenities. I know that. Okay. Cool. Alright. So.
Your attention, please. This attraction is currently closed.
Yeah, I know that attraction is currently closed. I closed it because it wasn't bringing anything in. We can try reactivating it, see what it brings in. Since it's on a main thoroughfare now. Right? Anything else? Currently closed? No? Okay. Let's configure these guys. Ugh. These guys aren't bringing in any profit, really. That's what I'm not really liking about any of this, is like, oh, it's not bringing in any real profit when I go to configure these. I saw something that'll bring in 14. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, we'll leave the rest of that for now. Alright. Here we go. That'll work. Everything else like puts us in the red though. I mean, I don't like that. Alright, whatever. We'll leave it for now. Okay. So for right now, we'll leave everything as is. Now, we need to increase our species to 6. We need to increase any genome to 75, and we need to make more profit. Okie dokie. Let's start working on that, shall we? What is this amphitheater supposed to be good for, anyway?
History. A journey that mankind had never been able to embark upon.
What is the amphitheater supposed to be good for? Is it supposed to be like an attraction? Like, what is the amphitheater supposed to be good for? It won't let me delete it. But there's nothing here. What is it supposed to be good for? I don't understand. Why do we have a low health issue going on here? What's going on with this guy? Okay, well, you guys go fix that. Alright. I do not understand what's going on there. Okay. That's fine. You know what? That's just fine. That's not a problem, like, at all. I don't know why you think that would be an issue. Okay. Can I move it? Cannot be deactivated. Cannot be moved. I don't understand what the point of the amphitheater is. I don't get it. What's going on with these guys? Are they like being attacked or something? They're starving. Why are they starving? What? Do we not have food for them in here? What's going on? Oh, that's prey. I meant to put in these. Oh. Sorry. That's live prey feeders. Sorry. No, I meant to put in Sorry. No, I didn't mean to put in live prey feeders. I meant to put in like actual food feeders. Like what's going on with that? Why are they starving? They also seem to be running low on water. I don't know why that is. Is it the same guy or is it just different ones? Because is he just like stuck? Is that what's going on? No, I guess not. Alright, well, whatever. I put down extra feeders. That should fix the issue. I guess. Maybe. Alright, anyway. Okay. I really hate this layout. Like, I really hate this layout. I have not loved this layout, like, at all since we started this endeavor. Like, there has been nothing about this layout that I have liked since we started this whole thing. Right? Like, I have started this thing at least twice now, and I have hated this layout both times we've started. Yeah, I know. We're losing profit. Hang on. Alright, look. Follow my train of thought here. This dumb thing is non-negotiable, right? Like, this dumb amphitheater is completely non-negotiable, right? What if we work with that, right? we say the stupid amphitheater is completely non-negotiable. Right? I don't know what you're... What are you doing? Why are you... Okay. Don't know what you're doing, but cool. Alright. So we say the dumb amphitheater is completely non-negotiable. That's cool with me. What if instead of saying that we start from... What if instead of flanking our habitats here and here, what if we were to say, put a habitat here, right? I'm not hating that. And then we cut it around the dumb amphitheater. I mean, the only thing that I don't like about it is how narrow this is, right? Like, this is going to be really small. We'd have to put something small in here. Here. Give me... Before we start doing more planning, right? Let's start working on getting some stuff. We need to get another scientist in here. We need to get some more logistics. Anybody else with more logistics? Do we get another 5 for logistics? No, but we got another 3 for logistics. So let's get you in. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Thank you. Cool. We need to get somebody else in for logistics so we can start getting some more stuff unlocked. Right? Just so we can start getting some more fun stuff unlocked, because right now everything is so boring here. That's kind of part of the problem with the park right now, is it's so boring. I mean, look. We're losing, like, our finances are going down, but, like, we're still making money, so I'm not, like, fussing. Until that happens, that would be a problem. And by that I mean the game crashed. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's great, actually. I needed that to happen. You might think that's a problem. That's not a problem at all. That is, in fact, not a problem. That is absolutely not a problem. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Open selector. Okay. Alright, see, that's not even a problem. I don't know what you're talking about. Game crashing, not a problem. That music, that's copyrighted, so I can't play that stuff. But once that's done, you can hear this stuff. That you can hear. All right. Yeah. Okay. Nope, that's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. So, here's what I think we're going to do. I think we're going to focus on doing a little bit of research. Let's actually work on getting another scientist in here. Yeah, just you, huh? All right, let's go. Let's get some research in here. All right, and out of space. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. What did it say? Dinosaur Acquisition 1 unlocked. Okay. Right, it said build more something. Build another staff center for more. So I can build staff centers to get more people. Good to know. I have to research it before we can build it. Okay. I'm going to guess that's under infrastructure. Yep. Okay. Cool. We'll work on that in a minute. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We are going to have to redo this layout because I am really hating this layout. It's functional, but it is not elegant. Right? Like, it is functional, but it is not nice. It is not elegant or decent looking, like, at all. Like, at all. Okay, so we've got the research done. Cool. Let's start working on some more research. Let's go infrastructure. Let's get that staff center. Actually, let's get you working on the research center. Let's get you working on that. Cool. That's fine. Vehicle can be under threat for a second. It's fine. That's fine. That'll get us the staff center, which is great. Fabulous. And now we can build a staff center. Right here. Perfect. Great. And that should allow us to go to the scientists and get us a couple new scientists. Can we refresh? Yeah, alright. Yes, please. And anybody else? Yes, please. Okay, that'll work. That'll help with the research, which is what I'm currently worried about getting. Just so that we can get some stuff going for... Two of 9. There, that'll work. We're also going to need to start... where's paths? Does anybody remember where I left path work? I know I left paths somewhere. We need paths. That's attractions. Remote viewing galleries would be nice. However, I can't do those right now. Anybody know where I left paths? Electrified fences would be great. We're working on that. Infrastructure. Where did I leave paths? I'm pretty sure it was under guest comfort, right? Yeah, pathing is under guest comfort. We're going to need wider paths up next as well. Okay. We're going to need wider pathing as well, so we're going to need to start working on that next. Thank you. All right. We need you start working on pathing. What else do we need? I would love to get some remote viewing galleries. No, we can't do that? Okay, cool. Zipline would be fun. We could get some fun ziplining going. Cool. Is there anything that somebody with a 1 can do? Not really. Okay. Cool. We'll wait on it. Hotel will come due in a minute or two. As long as we are still going up. I know they're saying we're showing a profit is 19% down in the last month, but that's okay. We'll get it back up in a little bit. We're still making money, so I'm not like gonna get too fussy. So that's fine. But yeah, like the layout is just a mess. Look at this layout. This layout is just a mess. Perfect. Okay. Who needs what? Yeah, see, I figured. You need rest. You need rest. Alright. Alright. Now, let's talk guest comfort. We are going to need You two get to work on more pathing. Do we have enough to do viewing galleries? We do not. Can't do anything in amenities right now, which is fine. We're working on that. We can do this. Just get that going. That works. Alright, cool. So that gets everything at least started. Yeah. See, I don't like this layout. Like, I hate this layout. Like, I hate this layout. Okay. So then. Okay. Let's talk. There we go. Alright. Since that's done, who else needs a rest? Nobody? Cool. We're good. Alright. Before we go into more of that, let's talk this. I really like the remote viewing areas when we unlocked them, so let's see if we can do that again. That'll do. I really like the remote viewing areas, so we're going to work on that. I don't think we can do anything else from there, but I am going to prioritize doing that. Alright. So then. Okay. Here's what we're going to say. Alright. So, if that's the natural progression, right? Like, naturally that would take this out this way. And then that way. I mean, that's a little too wide. But it would take it somewhere around there. Thank you. Okay. I am going to want to pause this for like a quick second. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Everybody's off to the side here for now. Something is preventing Gate 4 from being demolished at the moment. Okay. Now it's not. Alright. There we go. So that would be our exhibit here. I don't think that's exactly how big we want it. Here, can we change this? Because this will... Okay. It's too close to the Rex here, so it doesn't like it, but whatever. Can we connect to the outside, please? No, because the pathing is out there. Okay, it's fine. We'll fix that in a minute. It's like literally nobody over here anyway. There's like literally nobody over here anyway. Who cares? Okay. Is that the right? Yeah, that was the right one. Okay. Hang on. And then let's do this in this one, please. There we go. Something to that effect. What do you bet the Rex still escapes because it takes it like a minute to build in? So that's life. Okay. Yeah, can I have you also tranquilize him? Him. Yeah, just tranquilize everybody in there for me. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. You can awaken them later. We just need you to tranquilize them for a minute. All right, so while I'm doing that, so that's probably good for like the herbivore exhibit, but like for the carnivores, that's a little bit big. Right? And then what we would do so I would still have to carve off like knockout sections for guest plazas. So we would have to do like guest plaza. Maybe we go this way? Guest plaza. Okay, yeah, that's not horrific. Okay. Hold up. Okay. So then we'd want like guest plaza. And then like guest plaza there. Right? And then this would be a herbivore exhibit. I would probably put a connection back here. You know what? Guest plazas are too close to back there. Here. We put a, that's the wrong button. Guest plaza at the back. Guest plaza knockout here. Guest plaza here. Yeah. And then the thing is, I feel like they want me to make this whole thing like an enclosure of some sort, but I don't know how they want me to do that. Unless you want me to like put a fence inside here, which doesn't make much sense. I don't know. Because they're like, oh, you have visible dinos in here. It's like there's nothing in there. I don't get what you want me to do with the amphitheater, sir. I do not understand that. Like, I do not understand that. The amphitheater is non-negotiable. It is at the back of the park. And it is making this really awkward. No matter what I do. Okay. So then we could put park tours here. I still hate this. I still hate this whole thing. Guys, I'm still hating this entire layout. Like, I am still hating this whole idea. Like, from start to finish. I hate this whole layout idea. I hate it. Okay. All right. I want to say ignore the dumb amphitheater, but I can't, right? Because you have to have it connected in. Like, I have to. It's non-negotiable. Okay. Okay. All right. I have to have it connected in. Like, that is not negotiable. Like, we have to have this thing connected in. Okay. All right. So, how are we going to lay this thing out so that we can actually utilize this non-negotiable nightmare of an amphitheater effectively. Right? Is the question. How do we lay this out so that we can utilize this non-negotiable mess of an amphitheater effectively? While keeping an elegant and functional park. Because right now this park is not functional nor elegant. Right now this park is... Ugh. Okay. What if... What if we go from here to here, right? And we just make this entire back zone, just this entire back zone, a habitat. I know that's a huge habitat, but follow me on this. It's herbivore. 110% herbivore habitat, right? Then we can have the amphitheater look out into it, utilizing the amphitheater. We can have the Jeep excursion driving through it, utilizing the Jeep excursion. We can have shops lined up back along here. So we have that area taken care of. It's my best option, really. I don't know how else to use this dumb amphitheater. I don't understand how else they want me to use this amphitheater otherwise. Now, so we'll put that here. Now then, that means we are going to want a lot of fun stuff along here. Okay, cool. We'll connect the track a little bit later. Right? There. Instead of this guy, what if, hear me out, we set up How far out can I get this? Pretty darn. I like that. Nice. Get a nice dome viewing gallery out there. What else are you placing? I don't know. All right, cool. Oh, that's cool. That just like snapped right in. Perfect. So that gets us some nice viewing galleries going on. I would also love a zipline tower. Can't do a zipline tower through here. Okay. Okay, it's fine. We'll do a zipline tower somewhere else. Or we might not. I don't know. We'll see. No, that's good. That's good. That covers a lot of places. Yeah, that covers a lot of our viewing zone. Yeah, I think we're pretty much covered there. Okay, cool. Enclosure fence. All right. There we go. Is this dumb? I don't know. Maybe. Are we doing it anyway? Yeah. There we go. There we go. And then we can go here. Up. All right. I'll have to fix that. That's not exactly the way I want it, but fine. Okay. There we go. That'll do. There we go. All right, so that will give us our new herbivore exhibit. I am going to give it 2. puddles of water, just to be sure. Plenty of tall leaf scattered throughout. We wanted they wanted ground nut and ground fiber is the other one that they wanted. Actually, let's use this one, right? This gives us tall leaf, tall fruit, which we might be able to use for another dino later down the line. This gives us tall nut, ground nut. Right? So we can use that. And this gives us everything else we could possibly want. Right? I'll probably have to do some actual work on it once we get our guys in there. We're probably going to need 2 ranger outposts in here just because this is so big. This is huge. We're probably going to need 2 ranger outposts in here because this thing is huge. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll get that sorted. So that's going to be where these guys are all going to move eventually. Eventually. Right? It's got to be built first. Now, while that does its thing, all right, let's deal with the danger zone here. Yeah, I know, dino threat is a problem. We're fixing it. Alright. Who escaped? No one. No one. Everyone's in place. We're fine. No one. Everybody's in place. It's fine. Okay. Cool. Alright. We're cool. We're good. Everybody's in place. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Alright, cool. So, that problem's resolved. That's not an issue. We're good. This is going to be an issue that's going to need to be resolved because we're going to need to get that all built up, but whatever. We'll deal with that when we deal with that. Alright. So, let's talk power. Actually, before we talk power back here, Do we have power back here? We do. We have this powered. We have a repeater. If I put that there. Question. Would that connect into here? No, it says no power source nearby. Boo! Alright, fine. Okay, that was my answer. But then I deleted it and it did. Never mind. Okay, cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Alright, so. Alright. So, we have to work on this mess. Alright. Let's actually, yeah, let's work on bringing power back here so this area can build up. Right? If we can work on bringing power back here, then we can build this area up. If we can build this area up, I saw it turn blue. Don't tell me it didn't. I saw it turn blue. Oh, I saw it turn blue. Right there. That'll do. Okay, perfect. So if we build this area up, see about connecting in a couple of repeaters. Yes. Yeah, see now it's building out the fence, which is what I want. So it's saying no power source. So if I move it here. Yeah, because this one also says no power source. Because it should be connecting into the, they're just not connecting in. I don't know why. Fine. It's fine. We'll fix it.
This part of the job is never easy. We have a deceased animal in the park. We need to get the carcass removed as soon as possible. If we don't, we run the risk of disease spreading.
Yes, we'll get it sorted in a little bit. First things first. I would like to power these buildings back here. Okay. Cool. That would work there. Ooh, my Rex, huh? Well, that's life. But it says he dead. Is he not dead yet? Oh no, it's a little baby boy down here. Okay, hang on. Yeah, okay. It's not the Rex. It's one of the little itty bitty guys. Okay. So then. All right. Here's what we're going to do. You guys get over here.
Asset transportation in progress.
Thank you. All right, so while you're doing that, I would like to transport you over here. Transport you over here. Thank you. Ranger team. Add more tasks, please. All right, transport team.
Collecting asset.
Thank you.
Asset has been collected. Heading to pick up the asset.
All right, cool.
Transit has commenced.
So we're moving our herbivores to the back.
Delivery complete. Asset has been transported. Transportation underway.
All right.
Asset has been delivered.
And also,
Confirming asset delivery.
okay. Give me 1 second here. Now, you guys, back here. Thank you. Cool. Now, you're not done. Anybody who is not down, put them into sleep mode, please. We're moving our guys. Thank you.
Assets in the air. Asset transportation underway.
All right, and then I would like to
Asset requiring
move,
collection. Asset delivery confirmed.
move,
Heading to collect the asset.
Once they're tranquilized, we're gonna move them. Is the plan.
Asset transportation complete.
Thank you.
Heading to pick up the asset.
There we go. And move them.
Asset requiring collection.
There we are. Think that clears that habitat? Yes, it does. All right, cool.
Transport.
That clears that habitat, and we are ready to go. Okay, cool. So then this needs ranger teams assigned. Thank you. And this one needs ranger teams assigned. I mean, honestly, I probably only need one assigned per team, but okay. Now let's edit the route. Can we go any way around this? Nope. Okay, cool. We are very much in a pickle here. Okay. Okay. What is this? Photo point. Oh, we can put in photo points? Oh, fun. What's this? Show visibility on. Show visibility off. Put in a gate. Don't really need to. Okay. Put in. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna deal with the track. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. There we go, there we go, there we go. That's what we want to do. We want to go around the lake over here. Around the log. And in there. Perfect. All right, cool. We got it. Done and done. Okay, cool. So now we have a park tour that drives through here. Let's edit. Let's add a photo stop. Here. One over here. Because they usually gather by the water, right? So let's add some photo points near the water. And we're done. There you go. Perfect. People should love that, right? All right. And then just to recoup some costs, because, ugh. Let's get rid of this old habitat here. Because this one really doesn't need to hang around. There we go. Besides, we could use the money from the fencing. Done. There we go. Get rid of some of this old stuff here. We don't need that right now anyway. And let's just destroy the water. We don't need that right now anyway. Done and done. What is this one thing without power thing that we've got going on? You're saying one item without power, but I don't see what it is. Okay. All right. Well, whatever. How are we doing on... There we go. That's going in the right direction. Now, that should also have us earning a little bit more cash. Now, how does our... Still seeing no dinosaurs, but better chance of seeing dinosaurs from here now. Alright. Also, we could probably stick a Hammond Creation Lab on here. Could probably even do it out here. What would it be? Operations? I do not know. Anyway. Alright, cool. So that's actually a little bit better as far as a layout goes. We'll get some more herbivores in here is what we're going to need. We're going to need a lot more herbivores in here. Now, the next thing we're going to need as far as a layout goes... So we're going to need much better planning up here because this is just a mess. Like, this is just a mess. Look at this place. Okay. Like, this place is a mess. Get rid of this thing. It is not turning any profit down here. Just get rid of it. Okay. So that can stay back here. This is mostly just this is mostly just stuff that we don't want like guests to see. Like, this is just a power brick area. This is what do the guests do? Oh, the guests are back here, I guess, because of the science center, maybe. This is mostly just staff stuff. This is like staff areas back here. Emergency bunkers back here. We've got some food and stuff back here. And of course the hotel's back here. But let's start planning this place out better, honestly. This place is a little bit... ugh. All right. So. From there. Like, this is the natural spoke progression that they have from the amphitheater, right? Well, ignoring this one because that's in the way, but that's okay. So that's like the natural spoke progression they have from the amphitheater, right? We don't need all of this for carnivores. We are going to need some carnivore coverage, and we are going to need guest plazas. I do like this as the herbivore exhibit, right? Like, I do love that for herbivores. And we do need this for guests. So, this is guest coverage, right? Just out of pure curiosity. Okay, yeah, so one stretch of path should more than cover what we need for guest coverage. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Okay. So, we say, what did you do? Don't do that. Yeah, we say that area for guest coverage, right? And then same thing over here. Okay. Kind of messed up at the end there. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. And then that's what we need for guest coverage. More or less. Right? So then this interior square is guest zone. This interior square is guest zone. Give or take. All right. Then I can't go fully across there. Okay, so it's just obstructed by pylon, but otherwise that would work. Okay. And that would be obstructed by the facility, but otherwise that would work. Fair. Okay, cool. Cool. So that does guest zones. Guest zones. And if we... I know. You don't like it. It's okay. We'll fix it. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. We fix it. There. See? Problem fixed. Okay, cool. And then that fixes that. And that's good because that connects back into here. And then that connects back into here. Okay, cool. Not great, but not horrific. I'll take it. Okay. No, I didn't want to delete the path. Did not want to delete the pathing back here. Liked the pathing. Want to keep the pathing. You know what? I'm not going to delete it yet. I do want to consider moving. Can I move pylons? I cannot move pylons. I have to delete pylons. Okay. I might have to move the substations, but we'll see. Okay. So let's talk amenities back here, because this is going to be a big zone for amenities, right? Like we're going to want food. Thank you. Drinks. I am going to take that out. I know that's going to be, it's not connected. There's no power. That's fine. Food, drinks, and gift shop. Cool. Thank you. We are also going to put down emergency shelter. Thank you. Food, drinks, gift shop, emergency shelter. Bathroom. I would like to flush this right back here. Put that there. And then destroy that. Okay. And then we'll see about putting a large hotel down here. Ooh, we're going to have to do this. Thank you. Okay. Cool. And then we will see about putting a large hotel down here. Cool. And that'll help. So that gets us food, drinks, shopping, emergency hotel, bathroom. So that gets us everything. We do need... Do we have attraction? Viewing platform, park tour, zip line. We do not have attractions yet. I can research it. We do need to research it then. Alright. Go for it. Let's get all of you guys on it. Let's send you to rest.
Delivery has been completed.
Could you get me, could you guys get that done for me real quick? So I want to get some attractions set up. Thank you. Thank you. So that we can then... So we now have just the cinema. Looks like just the cinema is unlocked at the moment. Which is, you know, fine. Okay. So yeah, just the cinema is available at the moment. Okay, let's go take a look at research. I'm assuming we can take a look at more attractions. Yeah. But we need to finish constructing this guy first. Alright. Cool. Alright, cool. Thank you. And then I can get this done. How many people can we put on this? Put everybody on this. All of them. Just because the more people I can get on this, the better off we are in the long run. Alright, there we go. There we are. So that will get people more interested in what is going on out here. And we are done. Perfect. There we go. Now, that should get us... There we go. So that gets us more than just the movie theater. That gets us the arcade, fossil zone, gym, VR, mini golf, lab tour. Oh, so much nicer. We can go to level 3 and get a little bit more, but for right now, that'll do. Right? For right now, that'll do. Let's configure these guys because they are not doing well yet. That'll do. Okay. Right now, I don't think we're drawing anybody back here. Could we set up... By the way, a park tour is up here. If I set up a park tours up here, right? Can we use it as like a tram kind of a thing? Where we have them drive down to there. Is that how that works?
The park tour is waiting to immerse you in a world of dinosaurs.
So an attraction to build through enclosures and and aviaries. Okay. For dinosaur visibilities. Nope. So it is just for enclosures and aviaries. Boo! So it doesn't really help with like trucking people from one end to the other. I was hoping it would do that. I could, for the more adventurous, we could build a zip line up here somewhere that takes you to the back of the park. We could. It would be a quick way to get you to the back of the park. However, it would generally take you over the carnivore zone, which I'm not thrilled with. I don't like the idea of that. Because, like, if the zip line gets stuck, you're kind of done, son. But alright. Did those two ever fill in? Like those two, yeah, they did. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. We're good. Alright, fun. So, like, we're starting to see people file back here. But this is the area that I filled in. Not this side. So let's set up this side as well. Where we want to see. Yes. Yeah, I know. There's no power source. Just hang on. Just hold your horses. We're getting there. Drink. Just hold on to it. We're getting there. Medium amenity. Food. Maybe we actually, okay, hold on. Here, let's actually grab this, move this up here. Okay. Move this. There. Okay. Move this. Right there. Okay. Move this. Right there. Perfect. All right, cool. Now, let's grab that's a lot. That's not what I wanted to click on actually. That was not the plan actually. That was what I was aiming to click on actually. So I wanted to click on that. And then I wanted to hit bathroom right there. Ugh, it's gonna want to build before it'll let me do anything, which is sad. Hi. Thank you. Okay, yeah, thank you. Because you're gonna do that just so that I can move it again. Move that to right there. And then connect the cable. All right, cool. Perfect. So then that does that, and then get me attractions. Guest attraction. Sure, we'll take an arcade. Why not? It will have power, that will be fine. So that will get us restaurant, drinks, and shops, along with a restroom and an attraction. Across with all of our viewing galleries. There we go. That will do a little bit better. Perfect. So that'll start drawing people more back here, I think, and more back here. I think actually what we might need to do to draw people, to get people to connect over here, is do that. Honestly, because I think the problem is that there's no connection to this path at all. So now people can start wandering over here. Yeah, see, now people can start wandering over here and get over that way. Because there's plenty of fun stuff over there if you want to go over that way. Yeah, see, people are starting to wander over this way. That's perfect. Because there is plenty of fun stuff over here if you want to wander over this way. Now, that will start getting people to wander over this way, which is what we want. For now. So I like this as a back layout. One of our patchies is down. That's not what we want. We want this guy. Get over here. Tell me what's up with my patchy. Okay, patchy is missing ground leaf, it looks like. So we need more ground leaf. Throw some down over here as well. All right, there we go.
Pachycephalosaurus, the thick-headed lizard,
Okay.
which protects North America, is a bipedal herbivore best known for the
We have to start some research on this, do we? Take a photo of a dinosaur with rabies. Okay, which means we have to get to we gotta go all the way to the back. There we go. am a terrible driver, by the way. Okay. Alright, we need a photo of this guy. How do I enter photo mode again? We go with F. Okay. That'll do it. Sure. Thank you. Alright. Let's go, guys! Who do we need? Anybody I can put on the task. I will take anybody and everybody we can put on the task. Also, we should put some people on rest, it looks like. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Alright, great. Perfect. There we go. So we do need to increase the dinosaur species and research a genome, but I will work on that in a bit. There we go. We got people milling around back here now. Look at that. That's so much better. Alright, let's add that. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's nice. That'll help things a bit. Let's configure these. There we go. I feel like aquarium's almost always a winner, but our mobile team has been dispatched. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. So, yeah, we'll come back to doing that later. I know everything is very poorly configured, but we'll come back to it when it's... Ooh, there was something that said 25. That'll work. There was something that said 31. Yeah, we already have 31. Alright, that'll work. That'll do for now. Oh. Alright, can we bring up profit by doing some configurations over here? Yes. At least just a little bit. Alright. That works. Alright, there we go. So that's at least, so I'm happier with the back being what we want it to be. That's nicer at least. Alright, so the back is actually much more optimally laid out right now. That's better. So let's talk about this zone. I like this being guest, and then this whole section is not going to be carnivore, but we are going to be like, we would put like another guest plaza here, so then like this would be another carnivore. This would be another attraction here. We might break this into 2 or 3. Right? Yeah, there's the hatchery. We'd need to open a research node for this. Okay. Okay. We need to build the expedition center. Alright, that's fine. I'm working on it. Okay, and then I'd want probably in there. No. We might need to move this. Okay. We might need to move this a little bit. Something like this. Yeah. Okay. And then we put it like here maybe? Yeah, something like that. And then this would be a habitat. There we go. And then we might do this back one as also a giant habitat for like another carnivore. Oh, that's a zip line. Whoopsies. I was wondering why I wasn't seeing the view. There we go. That would be a view area. And then... that would be a view area. And then... put another log in there. Okay, so you can change it to like a log or a dome. Yeah. We'd want it to be a log because this is going to be another carnivore viewing zone. What you mean unreachable by guests? Oh, because it's got no pathing. That's okay. That's okay. I don't want it exactly in the middle. We'll offset it to like here, I think. Something to that effect. Alright, cool. Alright. There we go. Something to that effect would be the general idea. There we go. Thank you. There we go. Something to that effect would be the general idea of what we would be planning. Too close to the path on that side. Well, you know. Can't blame a girl for trying. Alright, there we go. So these would both be carnivore habitats. So carnivore, carnivore. Guest zone. So carnivore, carnivore, guest zone. Right? Hopefully we're looking a little bit better. I'm at least feeling a little bit better about it than I was before. Alright. So I'm at least feeling a little bit better about this layout. I haven't been loving the layouts. I know. I haven't been shy about saying that I've been hating these layouts. But like, I really have not been loving these layouts. So, this is a nice change of pace though. I'm finally feeling a bit better about the layout. Right? Like, I'm still not loving this hodgepodge mess here that we've got going on up here. Like, I'm still not loving it. This is still kind of a hodgepodge knockout mess that we've got going on. But, glass half full, we can fix it, right? We have a little bit of a better idea of what we're doing now, so we can fix this. This is absolutely 110% fixable. In fact, here's what I think we're going to do. What say we set this back one up for our Patchy and Rex. Right? Like, let's say we set this back area up here for the Patchy and the Rex. Then we can move the Patchy and the Rex back here. I think this is probably going to be big enough to make the Patchy, or not the Patchy, the Compy and the Rex happy, right? Like, I feel like they'll be happy back there. Okay. I feel like they'll be pretty happy back there. So let's set up to move them back there. Ready, and tranquilize. And since he's out, let's just move him since he's out. Since he's out. You know, since he's out, we might as well get him taken care of.
Asset transportation in progress.
Okay. I know the little guys are going to be a pain in the butt to get, so we'll get the little guys first, and then we'll get the big boys. The only reason I took that big guy first is because he was already out, so it's like, well, you know, might as well. Okay.
Transportation complete.
You're down. Let's put you in
Collection
here.
request received.
Alright. So since you're here, you're not missing water, you got water. Okay. He got plenty of open space, he got plenty of sand, he got plenty of prey. Yeah, he do be happy. The only thing he thinks he's missing is water, but he got plenty of water, he fine. Here. Move you.
Asset to be collected. Collecting asset.
Move you. Okay. Now. We're not done with you. Grab you. And you. And you. And then it's just the big guy. Thank you. And then we can start working on this mess of a central zone.
Asset in transit.
Because honestly, the central zone is just a mess. Yeah, it's just those last 4.
Confirming asset delivery.
Thank you.
Delivery complete.
Yep. Oh, that's a goat. I told you the little ones are a nightmare to get, right? Alright, we got him. Okay, now move him
Acknowledging
over
asset
here.
selection request.
Thank you. We're just gonna move the little guys over. And then we're gonna move the big boys over.
Transit has commenced.
And that'll make things look a lot more interesting.
To collect the asset.
There we go. Alright.
Picking up asset.
And this big boy will go down a little bit quicker because he's a big boy.
Asset transported. En route to pick up the asset.
Thank you. Alright, there we go. And that should clear out that habitat.
Asset being
Yep, it do. Okay, cool. So then we can say assign the ranger team, the medical unit, and that guy there. Okay, cool.
commencing asset transit.
And then that can all get cleared out.
Asset transportation underway.
Okay, because I'm not sure we want to keep this. We're just going to reassign this mess.
Asset delivered.
Thank you. There we go. Because, yeah, I'm not sure we want to keep this.
Asset has been delivered.
Thank you. There we go. All right. So that is a much better. Yeah. We'll give you a little more water just to make sure you guys are happy. We don't quite need that much more. Done. There. If y'all ain't happy now, I don't know what you need. Y'all got plenty of open space, plenty of water. How are the compies doing? They've lost quite a few of their numbers. Well, they've lost 1 or 2 of their numbers. Yeah, they're lonely. Let's take out this puddle in case I want to build here instead. Alright, cool. So that fixes a lot, actually, for this. Now we have a very nice cheese wedge happening here. Okay, so let's actually talk moving this building from here. We can put it back here for now. That's fine with me. For now, that's fine with me. Mostly because... yeah. No, not that way. Mostly because I want to do some messing around with pathing and blocking over here. Right? Okay. I don't know why we've got people milling around over here. I'm going to assume we're saying those are staff, because there really shouldn't be anybody back here. Alright. So... okay. Let's talk this mess. We have to keep that. I'm going to demolish that. I'm going to take care of that. We're going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. We're just taking this stuff out for now. For now. I'm not saying forever. Is it smart? No. Is it what I'm going to do for the moment? Yeah, kind of. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. Give me a pathway. Yeah, that's good, actually. Let's leave that there. Actually, yeah, do we want to take that a little bit wider, or do we want to leave it that way? Yeah, we'll leave it that way. Maybe we'll take it a little bit wider on this side. Nah, we'll leave it that way. It's fine. We'll fix it. It's okay, we'll fix it. Not to worry. Not sure I'm loving that idea. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. Alright, so here's what we might do then. I'm gonna say that's straight, right? I don't think it is. Okay, that is. Alright, perfect. That'll do. So, here's what we do. Up here, we say large hotel. When we first arrive. Followed very quickly by... I mean, I would love to follow it by something like a spa. But you know what? Let's follow it very quickly by a gym. Right? Follow it by a gym. That'll work. Right? Hotel, gym. That works, right? Now, along with the hotel and the gym zone, we will have food. Drinks. There we go. Can I fit shopping in there? No, but I can fit it around back. Not quite. If I do it this way. Yep. Okay, we can do it that way. There we go. And can we fit a bathroom back there? No. Oh, I could fit a bathroom here. There we go. And bathroom. There we are. Perfect. Question mostly for me. Emergency shelter. Yes, we can fit an emergency shelter here. Done! Perfect! So there's our very first opening guest plaza. Refuel, refood, and we're done with that. Okay, perfect. So there's our opening guest plaza, right? We have a very nice large hotel. We have a gym for the people. We've got food, shopping, everything that people could want upon entry. Although these extra pathways are superfluous, so we'll get rid of them. They lead to nowhere, so there's no point. Right? Why are Rex 1 and Rex 2 fighting? What's going on with you guys? Are we uncomfortable for some reason? No, it looks like we're just fighting for dominance. Probably because I moved them, so they're just fighting for dominance over their new habitat. Okay, cool. So this is a much better layout for our opening guest plaza. I'm much more comfortable with this. I'd prefer if the bathroom was a little bit closer to the entrance, but yeah, man, take what you can get. Okay, cool. Can I get a bathroom a little bit closer to an entrance? I mean, only if we put it over here. I don't really want to draw guests over here if we can avoid it. So I'm fine. Okay. So far we're all set with that then. Okay, so then let's take a look at what we need and where we need it. All right. We need food and drink down here, which was going to be the plan eventually anyway. This side doesn't look like it's being super profitable, but then again, this side isn't like gonna be a huge draw for the tourists at the moment. So, okay, that's fine. Because this side is where we have the, this side is where we have the park tour. So, this side is where I figured we were going to get most of the people. But there's a lot of really fun viewing galleries over here. We do need to get more dinos back in this habitat, is what we really need. Actually. The other thing we need is we need to find a place to put a... I could actually stick it back here. This would be a perfect place for it. As long as nobody's back here at the moment. Oh, what? Was somebody back here? No, no one's there. We're fine. We're fine. They're fine. Yeah, they're fine. Okay. So if we take the fence out a little bit further. That's fine. That's fine for now. Because what we're going to do is we're going to put in I want put in a lab right here. We might have to move this viewing gallery, which means we might have to alter this, we might have to alter this a little bit. Okay. Here. Edit route. That is absolutely not what I meant to do. We're gonna have to wait for it to delete so I can put it back in. Because that's absolutely not what I meant to do. I pressed it the wrong button. Alright. Let's put that back in, please. Thank you. Alright. Now. While that's rebuilding, I am going to have to shift this guy over a bit. Thank you. Primarily, so that we can shift this fencing over a bit. There we go. Okay, now let's talk this thing. There we go. That's where I want it. Okay. There we are. And there we go. Okay, cool. And that will sort all that out. Now. The Rexes are fighting again. Alright. Now let's edit the route for the tour. Okay. And we need to edit the fencing here. Okay. Much better. All right. And then edit the tour route. There we go. Back. All right. And we're good. And we are all set. That being the case. Done and done. Okay. You guys still fighting? Why are we fighting each other? What is going on here? You've got enough prey. Do we not have enough water? Is that what the issue is? Why are we fighting each other? Okay. Don't understand why we're fighting each other, but okay. All right. Well, there we go. So, all right. So we've got the hatchery is available now. That's ready to go. I did want that set up so that we could start. Actually, let's view the genome library. What do we have available? Absolutely nothing. Quick question mostly for me. That's the control center. Yeah, you. No. Okay. Quick question about you then. If that one didn't fit there, what makes me think this one will? Wishful thinking mostly. Oh, I saw it turn blue. Oh, I saw it turn blue. I saw it turn blue. Right? I'm not crazy. It turned blue. And if it turned blue, we can stick it over here. I'm not crazy, it turned blue. Right? Right? Like, I'm not crazy, that worked. Boom. Okay, perfect. Now I know it says it's got no electricity. That's fine. That is a fixable issue. Boom. Not even close to a problem. Right? Done and done. Okay, so that's not even close to a problem. So now the medical facility is actually much closer to the dinosaurs, which I'm much more comfortable with. I'd actually prefer it if we could get the ranger station a little bit closer as well, but actually... Nope. Okay. I mean, like, I could, but it would have to fit, like, back here. And I don't think I want to do that because this is so far slated to be more guest area, right? Because I want to put more more food, entertainment, all that kind of stuff back here. So I'm not sure we want to do that yet. Not sure we want to do that yet, right? And again, we can just delete those paths back here because those are just extra pathing. We don't need those. All right, cool. So far, I'm a lot happier with this, right? Like, so far, I'm a lot happier with this. This is a lot better looking than it was before. We do need, like, something up here, because right now it's just guest plaza, the empty blank nothingness. Well, I mean, I guess there's this half of the cheese wedge over here. And then most of the fun stuff is back here and back here. So, there's that. But, okay. Let's take a look for the Expedition Center, right? They wanted an Expedition Center. Here we go. Expedition Center is now available. Ugh. I don't know where we can shove this at the moment. Okay. Cool. So. Okay. So right now, this is the natural layout that they gave me, right? More or less. Right? It's a mess. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is a mess. We might honestly just be best shutting down this side. Because this side gets almost no traction. Everything is interesting is on this side. So, this is the natural kind of layout that they gave us based on this huge mega amphitheater that they gave us that really shows off absolutely nothing. I don't know what they were expecting to put in here. I don't know what this was supposed to do, but it shows off absolutely nothing. Okay, so I don't know what they thought it was going to do, but it does nothing. Whatever. So here's what we do next, I think. This is Guest Plaza. This is Guest Plaza, right? We need an expedition center, so let's stick it over here. So we have to have that in order to move on to our next section. Because we're gonna need dinos to fill out, because like we're not ready to fill out the rest of this park. And we're gonna need to fill out the rest of this park to draw people over here, but we're not ready. So like we really need to get ready for that. Right? Like that's gonna be our next problem. Is we gotta get ready for that. So let's start running some expeditions. Is gonna be the thing. I would like, yeah, all right. I would like to prioritize some herbivores is what I would like to prioritize. We already, do we have paraplotosaurs? Yeah, we have paraplotosaurs in here. We have mammosaurs. We have patchies. And that's about it. Okay. So let's focus on camis, mias, triceratops. We can go strix. I don't know. I feel like it actually behooves us to go for a site that has multi, you know? Do we have a better site that has like multi to it? No. Just that one, huh? Alright. Can I send out more than one team? Or is it just the one team? It's just the one team still. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's start working on research then. Scientist limit reached. I cannot do guest attractions. Okay. We can, however, get bigger paths. Sure. Let's do it. We can get extra large amenities. Okay. Power. Really can't get anything else under power. That's fine. Ooh. We can work on getting some more fencing. Yes, please. Fencing works. Still says there's something that's unpowered. I don't understand what that means. And it's drawing me over here. What are we saying is unpowered over here? I don't understand what you're saying is unpowered. I don't get it. Everything has power, my guy. I don't know what you're whining about, but okay. They're whining that something has no power. Okay. Alright, so what are the complaints about the park, by the way? Amenities are very poorly configured. Overcrowding is a problem, apparently. Guests are saying. I don't know, it doesn't look like overcrowding is a problem, but okay. So we're saying amenities are very poorly configured, but coverage is great. Shelter coverage is poor, restroom coverage is poor, I think is the issue. Is I need more bathrooms and I need more shelters. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Okay, we have an emergency shelter there. We do need another emergency shelter, particularly back here. Here. I'm not saying I'm keeping all this, I'm just trying to get the ratings up at the moment. Alright, cool. We have some research in, so let's get some people doing more research. Why not? Yeah, sure. Luxury pass are still working. That was enclosures are worked on. Hatcheries, sure. Hatchery upgrades, yeah, sure. Go for it. Go for it, guys! Get some hatchery upgrades going. Sure. Alright. Cool. What else are we complaining about? Restroom coverage is much better and shelter coverage is much better. I mean, I don't think anybody's super overcrowded, but we'll start replacing paths in just about a minute or so here. Thank you. Now I will replace pathing. as extra wide luxury pathing is now available. Now that extra wide luxury pathing is available, let's start replacing the park pathing. That should help this whole overcrowding problem that people tend to be complaining about. There we go. Thank you, and it looks like our expedition has returned. I know there's nobody on these paths, but there will be eventually, so let's just get them replaced now. Thank you. There we are. Alright. I don't think overcrowding will be a problem anymore. If it is, well, there's not much more I can do about it, my friends. Yep, there we go. If overcrowding is a problem, there is nothing more I can do about it. Path capacity has been widened to its extreme. Okay, cool. Alright, and we have our first batch of... and they already completed it? Seriously? Okay, cool. That's fine. Nope, that's fine. One trip and we're completed. Alright, so let's go for Camosaurs, I guess, is what we start focusing on then. Send somebody out for camis. That'll work. You are on rest break. Alright, who all is going to work? Anybody I can send to work. Alright, there we go. There we are. So that should help with the overcrowding issue. Yeah. Path capacity is way up. Overcrowded guests are, I'm guessing, down. Guest count is down. Guest potential is down. I mean, I guess it's down. We really need to get more dinosaurs, I think, to boost appeal, is what we're looking at. Is in order to boost appeal at this point, the only other thing we can really do is, there we go. At this point, the only other thing we can do to boost appeal is to get more dinosaurs in. Alright. Alright, and then... that would get those two up. And then we just need to get the fire rating up, right? There we go. Alright. Let's go over here. I know. Everything is horrible over here. Everything is horrible. Everybody hates everything over here. Alright, could we get global ratings up? There we go. Everything is less horrible. Alright, give me an aquarium. Everything can be less horrible. That is not what I wanted to do, actually. That'll work. And then that'll do. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, since you're back, we've completed another site for camis. So let's send somebody else out for more camis. You cannot go, but you can, and you can. So go. You need to go on a rest break. So take a rest. Thank you. And we need to finish optimizing this site. Yeah? Okay. Better. Okay. All right. Better. There we go. All right, we're doing better with a lot of this. We do need to get that up. That'll do. All right, and finally, let's get this mess up. Okay. All right, and if we can get the fire rating up, done. All right. There we go. All right. Let's get to our fossils. Let's get to our scientists who can research this. All right. Cool. Who can go out for more chazzy, camis. Ooh, a Patties and Dries. All right, go. Who can go for this? Go. All right. And then you two, go. Do what we need you to do. All right, cool. And then that should help us with getting the amenities in better states. Yeah. There we go. So the amenities are better configured at least, so that people are happier with them. So that's better. So we're doing better overall. Overall, we're doing better. Can we synthesize a dino yet? Nope. But we're close. We're almost ready to get a cami out. Almost. We're almost ready to start working on camis, which we are going to need. Oh, good. Resting complete. Perfect. So they want us to get one more species and increase any genome to 75 to finish the next milestone. So we're close to that, actually. Which is good, because we're also... I'm actually much happier with this layout now that we've finished resetting it for like the 50th time. Now that I figured out what we really want to do with this layout. It actually seems like a much more interesting park because it was really boring before. This actually seems like a park you might actually want to go visit now. It's got something to it other than walk down the road, look at 2 exhibits. Woo! It actually seems like a place you'd want to go. Right? Our guys are almost back. So, hopefully, they can get our patties and dry sores back in. And then we can send them right back out. Hopefully. Oh, that pauses the game when I open that screen. Duh. I was hoping I could just wait for them to come in and send them right back out. Nope. All right. All right, send him right back out. Ooh, can't send him out. All right. Can send them out. Go. He needs to go on break, though. Done. Done and done. All right. Camis are available. Perfect. Once we have somebody available, we can start working on synthesizing camis. It says we've got them to 80%. Do we? Oh, I guess we do. Oh. Okay. Also looks like we have somebody else who needs to go on break. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but nobody else can start working on him. So let's talk fossils. Anybody else we can add into that? No, and we don't have any staff we can assign to it yet. Okay. That's fine. All right, we do have staff back though, so let's start working on you guys. Randomize and save. Now, who are we going to work with? Go. All of you. I don't care, just get it done. All right, resting completed. Cool, so we can get you guys on fossils then. Cool. So then you two on fossils, please. Thank you. All right, now let's see. Ooh, buddy. We're selecting them all. Oh, but we don't have enough people yet. Okay, that's cool. Once our guys are done. All right, once this guy's done resting, we'll check and see. Okay. Yeah, but they're going to be tired when they're done. All right. That's fine. They're just going to need a rest when they're done. They're just super going to need a rest when they're done. She's just super going to need a break when she's done. Is all. Yeesh. Yep, just wait. We're getting camis in a minute. And the habitat should be ready for them even. Ooh, and we have dries now available. Yes! Also, let's go back to the fossils, because we should be able to do more. Assign more. Go, guys. Do more. Get me more. We need to get more in. This is probably, after we release the camis, though, this is probably going to have to be where I call it for today, though. Unfortunately. All right. Let's see what we got. How's our camis looking? Ooh.
We need to acquire more land.
That sounds all kinds of concerning.
We're outgrowing our current facility size. Success.
2 purples and a green.
Expansion.
Yeah, I gotta caution against biting off more than you can chew, which isn't a problem for the dinosaurs, but is a recurring issue for humanity.
I think it'll be all right, Dr. Malcolm. The state of California has approved the permit. They're as excited by Jurassic Park San Diego's success as we are.
Actually, we have
Are
plenty
a
of
few
land.
requirements.
Yes, as one would expect, and I'm one who would expect.
We'll need to purchase the land, but then we should be good to go.
Good to go? Where? You know, that's always been one of the issues with this type of paleontology, hasn't it? Not where we are, but where we're headed. Because that's where you find chaos, waiting, patiently.
We'll give them time because they should definitely have, yeah, I know. I knew she was gonna, need some time. We'll give them some time because they should definitely have water. Like, they're saying they're missing water, but they definitely have water. And they should definitely, because they're also saying they're missing ground leaf, and they should definitely have ground leaf. So we'll just give them some time. So we'll just give them some time to get adjusted. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can get some dries out before we're done for the day. That'll also help with the appeal of the park. Yeah, see, the appeal rating is going up because we're getting more dinosaurs in. Yeah, 23 of 23 dinosaurs visible. Yeah, I've done my best to make sure the dinosaurs are visible. Plus 89 appeal for the Tyrannosaurus or minus 89 appeal. So they balance each other out? Yeah, it's like it's balancing itself out. That's weird. But alright then. But okay. So food and drink coverage, or food and shopping coverage has dropped, but drink coverage is still up at 100%. So that's cool. I'm not interested really in expanding the park boundaries right now, largely because honestly, we really don't need more land. They're like, oh, we need more land, and I'm like, really? Do you think we need more? Honestly? I think we've got more than enough right now. But okay. Right, we need to select people. Let's go. We need more land. We're almost out of land space. We have over half the land space available. Like, we have about a quarter of the land space still. I've barely tapped the land space. I mean, maybe if I had patties going, I might be talking about, ooh, yeah, we should really consider getting more land space. But, spoilers, I don't have patties running. I'm just saying. I do not have patties running yet. Alright, so we'll release the dries, and that's going to be the end of what I can do for today. I've got to get going. I've got to make dinner for my family. I know. The thrilling life of being a housewife, right? That was a, yeah, storm warning in game. Okay. I did open those already. Oh. We've got to get in here quick. Okay. It's fine. Oh, not take control. No, I just wanted to add a task. Thank you. I can't just add a task? Storm view resource reduced? Oh. Storm view reduced. Hang on, what's going on? Agitated due to the storm. With an undiagnosed ailment, okay. Get in here. Why are you not assigned to this? Okay, so view is reduced thanks to the storm. Okay. So everything has view reduced thanks to the storm, and a lot of our guys are agitated thanks to the storm as well.
Thankfully, this animal is only dealing with a surface wound. It should heal on its own, but expect it to leave quite a scar.
Excuse me. Okay. We need our medicine team over here immediately. Thank you. Close all shelters. The storm has passed. Thank you. And release our guys. Ooh, some fun colors. Okay. Again, we'll give it some time to adjust, because I'm sure it'll be fine. All right. And there we go. Well, our medicine team is working on our guys, so it'll be fine. All right, that is where I'm going to have to end for today. Like I said, I got to get I got to get going. I've got to get some stuff together. I've got the thrilling life of a housewife. I know. It's just absolutely fabulous. But I got to get some stuff going for my family. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow. I am live every Wednesday to Sunday. I'll probably be going live around 12-ish p.m. Eastern or New York time, whichever is easiest for y'all to Google. I will see y'all later on. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.